Yeah, just give them a slip.
From here, we bring it down to here.
We have starters, intermediate, premiership, and of course the Champions League when it comes to high-end luxury property development and flipping family homes. With so many flippers out there, I believe it's about levels. Knowledge and experience counts. So whether you're a seasoned investor or just curious about property renovations and the process, this video's got something for everybody to enjoy and hopefully pick up some useful tips along the way. Before we get started, and for those that are new to the channel, my name is Monty. I'm a boutique London property developer, and I also run a private equity fund based on Islamic principles that are Sharia compliant, namely no banks, no loans, and no interest to develop all of the projects that we've currently got on the go, which also means no pressure. In this video, I'm going to be sharing how you can use your increased knowledge to create a floor plan and a space that will help you flip a home, achieve a record price, and it's something that your buyers will appreciate. We're also going to be doing a walkthrough tour from the start, the middle, and the end for you guys to see and learn how we create a bespoke home. I'll also be breaking down why a skilled architect, structural engineer, and party wall surveyor is important as part of your team and what skills they bring to the project. Get ready to see the magic. I'm going to be sharing a glimpse of the interior design phase, and I'm going to be walking through some CGIs and show you how we turn some drawings into reality. We'll wrap up with a showstopper, leaving the best till last, a record-breaking luxury home that will leave you speechless. This is a true story. We had some extra funds to deploy, so I went on to Rightmove, picked a location, picked a price point, and started looking at some houses, and more importantly, the floor plan. As soon as I saw it, I could see potential value. We could have a side return, we could go into the loft. So let's run through the original floor plan. What we can see here is we've got a lounge, a kitchen, a bedroom, ensuite, and a garden. We're going to try and make this a little bit more simple for you guys to follow, so I'm only going to go through the ground floor plan. Let's take a look. As we enter, on the left hand side, we've got a double reception room. Coming out of the hallway, the first room will be what used to be the kitchen. This is the bedroom leading onto the garden. As we turn around, what you'll notice is that's going to be a side return extension, so we're going to incorporate that into the house. Immediately, that's value add and money. Let's walk it through. All these walls will be knocked through, which you're going to see later. As we go upstairs, it's all been opened out. That was the 2 bedrooms and the bathroom. As we turn around, you'll see a hallway. We've got 2 bedrooms here. Bedroom 1 on the left hand side, bedroom 2, and all of the ceilings have been stripped out, and that's going to be the new loft space upstairs. In this next segment, I'm going to be talking about the architect, the structural engineer, and the party wall surveyor and the roles that they play. Let's take a look. Initial stage is submitting a planning application, and for that we require drawings. The first drawing is a front elevation, and note the 3 windows in the roof, which is the new loft conversion. The second one, let's keep it simple, focus on the left hand side. What we've got here is an elevation, and you'll notice 2 windows in the rear of the roof, and then we've got some bifold doors on the ground floor. Now this third one is where the money is. We originally had 2 floors and we've now got 3. Ground floor, first floor, and the new loft floor. It comes under permitted development, which means that you don't actually need planning approval to go into the loft of a house. What you do need planning for is a side return and an extension, which is exactly what we did, and it's something that you can do with the planning approval process. Only takes 10 weeks. Something that I like to do when I create spaces is create usable zones that can help a family enjoy their living space. Looking at the ground floor, we've got zone 1, which is a double reception room, and you'll see that it flows into zone 2, which is the kitchen diner. This gives the family the feeling of an open space that seamlessly flows from one space to another. Moving on upstairs, we've got zone 3, which is a master bedroom, which has also got a walk-in wardrobe and an ensuite, and then we've got zone 4, which is bedroom number 2 that faces the garden and also a family bathroom. Let's look at the new loft and the value that we've created. In the loft, we've created 2 further bedrooms, bedroom 3, bedroom 4, and we've given them an independent bathroom too. Planning's been approved, layouts are out, works are about to begin. It's now the structural engineer that's crucial when it comes to the development stage. Here's an important drawing which determines the depth of the foundations for these steel beams to sit on. This next drawing is the loft, and the yellow lines are for the steel beams that are required to support the flooring when creating this space. And the third person that you need on your team is a good party wall surveyor. This is the person that will initially serve the party wall notices to either neighbour and eventually agree a party wall award where some photos are taken, kept as record against any damage and dilapidations. Here's an example of some pictures that were recorded of the external of the house, and this second one shows you some existing cracks in the windows and the brickwork. So with the party wall in place, we're ready to rock and roll, and it's at this point that I think it's very important for the architect and the contractor to have a site meeting. In this next segment, I'm going to let you guys be a fly in the wall of a high level meeting between the architect and the contractor. Let's take a look. We've got Patrick here, who's the lead troublemaker today.
Troublemaker.
Mr. Danny. Interesting video for you guys, the viewers, to see how a site meeting really works.
It's a massive foundation for my steel pillar here. So here is gonna be like a hard foundation. And the steel is gonna be hard foundation there. All this will disappear. Lot of steel support the existing brickwork.
It's going to be moving up to the new loft space. What's your first impression here, Pat?
This is amazing. This is enormous.
Great stuff.
2.78.
There, and then we've got another room at the back there.
Come on.
Not on the same page.
No, 100%.
Whilst the teams are working on the construction, it's now time to work on the interior design. This is where a high level architect is key. With many flippers out there, what you tend to get is plain walls, wood floors, but what we like to create is high level bespoke homes that you would also love to live in. And it all starts off with a drawing. I'm going to be sharing some CGIs which not many architects provide, and it's something that you should look to work towards. Let's take a look. The first drawing here shows you a kitchen diner. Secondly, we have a double reception room that leads into the kitchen. This picture shows you the master bedroom and the potential joinery for fitted wardrobes. And then we have an amazing ensuite bathroom. And looking at the drawing, the question is, how do you actually turn this into reality? So you've seen the floor plans, you understand the importance of architects, engineers, and party wall. You've looked at the new layout and you've seen the CGIs. So let's take a look at the construction phase, and what you'll notice here is I always like to start from the top and work my way down. And the reason for that is, if you remember, I said that the loft comes under permitted development, which means that we can start that first. So going through the ground floor, got it stripped out. As we go upstairs, you're going to see a big change. We have another site meeting going on between the architect and the contractor, and we're now going through the plumbing, the electrics, the joinery, and all of the interior design process as well.
Double basin. Shower on this side.
As we walk into the master bedroom, you'll see some skimming here. As we head out, you'll see some nice skimmed walls with the electric sockets in the walls too. Hopefully you're picking up some tips along the way. Let's have a look at how the steels are installed on the ground floor, and this is where the ground floor really starts to take shape. The steels are going well, and let me share a secret tip with you which will save you money and a lot of time. This is the optimum time for you to have a meeting with your bifold door supplier, because usually there's a 6-week turnaround, and this is the first chance that you get for them to come and measure up. So we start working on some insulation that will get plasterboarded up. We can also start working on the feature wall and creating the windows for the natural light that's going to be coming in here, and then we can work on the plasterboard to get this skimmed up and painted too. Remember the term bespoke, which I often use. This is where the magic happens. So this next section is critical, and this is what makes the point of difference between you being normal, mediocre, or in the Champions League, and it all boils down to joinery. Let's take a look. As part of the process, we've also got to think about window suppliers. We always go for wood sash windows because that's what our buyer profile and the price that we're trying to sell for would expect. Another thing that takes time is the changing of a new front door. Here we have the old and this is the new. Let's take a look at how the house is now starting to really take shape. All of the joinery is being installed. We've got some architraves being installed around the doors, some high skirting, which is all handmade. You'll see the quality of these doors is super. We've got some wood paneling which we just saw down there. This is the bedroom 3 in the loft, which will be painted in green. All the spotlight holes are there. This is the tiles, filings being done. Quality is so important here, so you've got to have the right teams. And now the wood floor starts to go down and the house really starts to take shape here. And then this is the dream team here now, which is the final finishes with the carpentry. This is the start of the bathroom and the bedroom, and it's all really starting to take shape here. We've been through the beginning, the middle, and how we made it happen, and let's see what the end product looks like. And I hope that you've picked up some useful tips along the way as part of your flipping or your property development journey. If you like the house or have any questions, put them into the comment below and I'll make sure I try and reply as quickly as possible. Most importantly, this video is not about me, it's about you guys. Make sure you share, like and subscribe and support the channel. And until next time, Monty Nawaz out.